justice.
Democrats are badgering Robert Hur. Only made the President Biden look worse. I said that.
Yeah, they didn't really have to say anything.
They had this Robert Hur guy up, the Department of Justice guy, who sat down with special counsel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's rate it. Special counsel Robert Hur spent 15 months investigating President Biden's unlawful retention of classified documents from his years in the Senate and as vice president, and concluded that Biden willfully kept the documents. He shouldn't be prosecuted because a jury was unlikely to convict a guy who comes off as an elderly man with a poor memory. In other words, he said Biden knew he had the documents, he kept the documents, but if we try to take him to trial, the jury's not going to convict him because they're going to see him as an old, fragile man.
That's my grandpa. Sometimes he forgets, but he's still okay.
Now, the problem that the Democrats have, which I told you that they stupid, they play checkers and Republicans play chess. But now I'm taking that back. Republicans are just as dumb. They used to play chess, but now...
No, because they're now divided. You got a group of them that's not playing.
Some of them are still playing chess and some are playing checkers.
Yeah.
So I can no longer say Republicans now.
Let's call that.
Even Trump said I'm not conservative. He said he's not part of that.
He has messed up that party. So
now it's Trumpsters and conservatives. You can't say
he has made his own party.
Yeah, it's his own party.
Maker.
But the Democrats went after this guy. They brought him in, hit them, and the Republicans brought him in and sat him down in front of the council and did the whole "are you not" that the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And when you said, why would you not, this is the Republicans, why would you not prosecute him? If he brought home boxes like Trump did, why would you not prosecute him? Now, he's not going to answer the real answer. So, of course, Democrats are going to step up and answer why he didn't get prosecuted the way Trump is. First of all, Trump, I already said, is a moron. They told him, we're going to come by at 5 o'clock and come get these boxes. Now, if you put them out for us, nothing's going to happen to you. We won't prosecute you.
See, it was a struggle there.
And so they basically told him. Actually, no. They didn't even tell him at first we'll come by. They said bring them, had them bring them back.
They gave him the option to bring them back.
And if you want us to come get them, we'll send somebody to come get them.
Make it
we
easy
won't
for you.
prosecute you.
Right.
They told him we won't prosecute you. You're not the first person to bring boxes home. You won't be the last, probably.
Exactly.
So
they named the other.
They told him, and he didn't listen, like he never does.
He never does.
So then they said, okay, now we got to come get him. All you got to do, we still won't prosecute you. Just open the door, let us come in and get him, and you're fine.
Access to them.
Then they come get him. He's trying to hide documents. They got him on film. He's trying to tell his Mar-a-Lago people to hide him and do all this other stuff. So now he's trying to obstruct justice for them to come in and get the boxes. And he's taking them other places and hiding them.
Now, which is worse?
So
him or Grandpa
versus Biden, who we said, all right, we know you got these documents.
Come get them.
You know you're not supposed to have them.
Where.
Well, come get them. You come get them. And they came and got them. So they can't say that's not the reason why they prosecute him. Because you can't say something like, well, you said, when we said we'll come get him, you gave them to us, so we can't prosecute you.
Exactly.
You broke the law.
Right.
So now this man is trying to give old man Biden an out. He's saying he's so old, no jury's gonna convict him. That's not good enough for the Democrats. That's why I said they stupid. Leave it alone.
Are you thinking that they're probably, if I'm hearing it, are they not happy that he said that? Because if you think about it, he's running for re-election. And we can't do any reference to him being old and forgetful, because that's what everybody's been bringing up. So don't even say that in your case against him or not against him, because we're like, no, he's not forgetful. He's running for president again.
Take the old.
So
if you don't want the old, the alternative is he knew what he was doing and he's a liar, like Trump. So he gets to go to jail too. Which one you want? You want old or going to jail. That's what I'm saying. They stupid. We got a bunch of, I'm sorry, on both sides, it's morons.
But even on the Biden side, their findings, what would be anything else that they can do against him? They don't have a case, right? Because he handed them all in.
What do you mean?
For Biden? It's there. He handed them in.
What
possible?
Because you're not supposed to take them in the first place.
So that means Pence is going to be
all of them. But they're trying to say we gave Trump an out too. We said we won't prosecute you if you let us come get him. He would have got an out too. Okay. They probably would have said, he's old and he don't remember. Or it was so many people doing stuff. He doesn't remember that he took these boxes. But no, he didn't take that way out. He rather go with I knew they was classified and I'm going to do whatever I want. But the point I'm trying to make is the Democrats can't understand. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. He's giving you an out. Take it. But they don't want Biden to look old.
That's why I said that's the only reason.
It's too late. He already does.
Because they're trying to get this man in his second term. So they don't want anything referencing his memory loss, how old he is. And that's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
So what else can you
say? But take
though?
that or take him going to jail.
I know.
Which one?
But I guess for me questioning, I guess I'm still confused. Aside from that, what would he go to jail for? You're saying because
you're not supposed to take home classified documents.
So any of the presidents or vice presidents or anybody from the White House taking those files home, like Pence?
Yes.
Like maybe Clinton?
If it's classified, no.
Oh, okay. So Pence didn't do classified ones?
I don't know.
Oh.
Everybody else has sense enough to just say, come get him.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Jerry Nadler of New York outright stated Hur's report represent the complete and total exoneration of Biden. It doesn't, and made it clear that he didn't lie. Jamie Raskin, that's that guy that's always talking, of Maryland, raged about former President Donald Trump and how the tyrants and dictators of the world are on the march. Steve Cohen of Tennessee complained about the Republicans talking about Biden's mental state. That's disrespectful of senior people with any kind of memory disability. They're not running the country, you moron. Mm-hmm. So we can't talk about his mental state. Mm-hmm. And we can talk about Trump and Biden's mental state. Mm-hmm. Any senior citizen living in a home of seniors, they're not the presidents of the United States.
And their health, too. Their physical health from head to toe.
Hank Johnson of Georgia insisted Hur is a member of the Federalist Society who used your report to trash and smear President Biden. Eric Swalwell of California wanted him to promise not to take a Trump administration job. In other words, they think he's working for Trump. Let's see. Pamela of Washington State wasted most of her time pushing for her to say exoneration. Cori Bush, Cori, of Missouri took it back to former white supremacists in the chief Donald Trump. Look, Hur is straight shooter, straight out of central casting. So my thing is, there is a distinction between Biden and Trump. I believe both of them knew exactly what they was doing when they took home the documents. Biden used the information, I believe, to write his book that he got $8 million for. We know that. Mm-hmm. But when they called him up, it's like having a library book. You need to return the library book. Oh, all right, you got me. What do I get? Fined for having it? And then you turn it in.
I've had some library books for a long time.
Trump is
I didn't even know I had them, some of them.
Trump is the library's calling saying we need our book, and he's trying to hide them and bear them in the back.
No, I have the right to keep this book. I'm the president.
That's the difference. Okay. Why don't they just say that's the difference and move on? Don't keep saying, quit calling him old.
Well, yeah.
He is old.
Yeah, they both are, but nobody's going to sit here and admit it.
And
they don't want to keep saying old, meaning being old, they're lacking their memory kind of thing. I thought once you say old, negative stuff comes with old.
But I thought it was funny. They showed the Republicans, when this guy was sitting in front of them, they tried to show a film of Biden forgetting stuff. And they showed maybe 2 or 3 things that he forgot. And then the main one about him saying Mexico border, and he was talking about Gaza border.
Exactly.
Right. And call it another.
Name's wrong.
Yeah. Well, that tape lasted about 30 seconds. Then the Democrats said, "You want to see a tape?
We're going to show you a tape."
And they put a tape of Trump.
Oh, we'll show you a tape.
That thing went on 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Him still thinking he running against Obama and Hillary.
On him.
Him calling world leaders wrong names. They had so much stuff. They was like, let's turn it off because we don't want to be here all day.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm saying they need to just let the case go. Let them say that he was old. Show all year the stuff that Trump does of forgetting.
But
and nobody will remember that Biden forgot certain things.
I kid you not. They can both do the same thing at the same time near each other. Who gonna be ridiculed for doing it? They can both be by each other.
Thank you.
And hold a weapon up and do something bad.
Thank you.
Everybody will point at Biden.
Right.
And and Trump did the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm losing it now with America.
Justice says, "Hey ladies." M Perk says, "Hi ladies. Hi everyone. Hey guys." Justice says, "If this guy wrote this in this official report, he should be fired. There's a more politically correct way of saying it." We agree with that, Justice, but the Democrats should not keep marking on that.
What do you mean?
Keep saying, you don't have to say he's old and forgetful.
Well, she's probably right. Can you
Use
say a more professional way of saying that?
Right. No, he said
he old.
He was pretty much old. He's old. And he forget. He's an old man.
And there is another way.
But he didn't really say that. He said that's what the jury would say.
Oh, okay.
The jury would say he's old and he's forgetful. Leave him alone. They don't, in other words, when the FBI puts a case against somebody, they pretty much know they're gonna win. They don't feel like they would win a case against Biden because the jury would sit there and say, "Well, he's old. He probably forgot that
all 12 of them won't say whatever is needed for him to be accused."
But they believe that they have a case against Donald Trump.
Yeah,
it's so obvious.
Unless it's a mega on there, I don't know. You got to be careful with that too.
Yeah,
there are a lot of people that like this man.
Yeah,
and that could be the one juror. If he has it by jury, one person can be in there sitting going, "I'm a man. I'm gonna hold that. They not whatever."
So that's what I think. So, I just think that don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If you already got he's off, leave him alone. Just let him go off. Let the Republicans attack this guy, and leave. You don't attack him too. Because then it's people like me gonna start looking like maybe he should be prosecuted for taking home documents. Because you're attacking him too. It's like both of y'all attacking. Y'all both attacking him, make his report look stupid. So the Democrats should have laid back on this. That's my opinion.
You want to call him old, or you think the jury will call him old, and so be it.
M Perk says, "I am 58 and forgetful. Don't tell my boss."
Hey, Perk's boss, if you're listening.
I swear. It is age. I forget way more stuff than I used to. I can't. Sometimes it irritates me because I'll go, let me look up something. And then I'll say, oh, look at that. Oh, it's a piece of dust over there. And then I'll go, what was I looking up?
Yeah.
That fast.
Or walk in a room and go,
what was I coming here to get? I can't stand it.
I don't like when we're on the show and I'm trying to think of the entertainer's name. What was and it'd be a major name, like a Sammy Davis Jr. or
Denzel
something.
Washington.
And you want to just like, really? I drew a blank.
It's very scary though. When you get older and
my grandmother had dementia, so we think about family members and you start saying, oh, Jesus, is it heredity? Oh, Lord, what am I doing that she didn't do? What am I needing to do that she should have been doing? You try to think of ways to keep it fresh, try to do things, do puzzles. Like you said, you got mama doing things. We want to keep our minds operated along with praying, oh, God, please.
Yeah, but
it's scary.
It's scary.
It really is.
But that's why I think that they should be fine. Everybody's, when we start getting older, we all forget stuff. They need to play it down more than making a big deal about it. They need to play it down that he's forgetful. And he even said it in his State of the Union thing. He said, I may be old or whatever, but I know how to.
I'm forward thinking. I'm thinking of new things for the future.
Yeah.
I mean, I think right now he's at a place where a lot of people are. It's average.
Yeah, I think just
average. I threw a name wrong.
Sorry, but I know how to do this. That's what I'm saying. Just that's what I think the Democrats should do. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm trying to help both of the numbskulls out. But if I was a Democrat, I would say, instead of trying to say he's not old and forgetful, try to say, yeah, he forgets that, but he remembers this.
Mm-hmm. And you got to think too, when they're catching him, he's talking. He's done publicly talking, public speaking. When he's sitting at a desk or he's in a meeting,
you got time to think about it.
You got time to talk about it and get more details and come back to it, be questioned about it.
Right.
But when you at a podium and you're reading a prompter or your notes, you may go against the prompter and then you may forget a name.
Right.
So we got to just be okay with that. That Joy is on The View is so angry when they always do that because she's the same age he is.
And do where he's different when he forgets. When he forgets, he'll keep on moving and going or whatever. When Trump forgets, he tries to make you think he meant to say that.
Yes.
I meant to say Obama. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You did not mean to say Obama.
And Frederick, who was it that was still living, alive?
Frederick Douglass or whoever.
Come on now. But here's the sad thing. His is blending with his ignorance.
Yeah.
Because he don't know a lot.
No, he
don't use a lot. His vocabulary is very limited.
He didn't know he was the president of Puerto Rico.
Yes. It's knowledge like that where you go, is he forgetting or is he just dumb?
And I really think that's why a lot of people are voting for him. Trump makes people feel smart.
Yes.
He makes you feel like you can run for president.
Ding, ding, ding. That's one of the main answers.
Yeah, he's a moron. So if he could be president, I could be president.
Oh my God, he makes me feel smart.
He makes me feel smart.
I knew
Puerto
Rico is one of our
My life
states
doesn't look as bad because when I look at him, even though he is we thought he was a billionaire, but he can ride up to a nice house or whatever. That's the difference between him and you. You're stupid and poor.
Who are you talking to?
The people who like him because he's stupid.
You're stupid and poor.
He's stupid and rich.
Well,
his dad was a millionaire.
He's a hustler.
And he's a hustler.
Yeah. Some people are not good hustlers.
One thing I will say about him is he is a hustler.
I'm not a hustler.
Now, he's not stupid in that.
I'm not a hustler.
He's a hustler.
I can't,
he can
get my way out of stuff and get some money for something.
Yeah, he can sell a homeless man on the street a toilet stool.
Hey, put my name on that and people will come by and see it, look at it. You're right. Put Trump on there and people start paying to see it.
He'll walk up to a homeless man and sell a toilet stool. Don't you want to sit on sit on a toilet stool instead of sitting on the ground? Even though when you poop and do everything in it, it goes nowhere.
Right.
It's not attached to anything.
Yeah.
But he don't make people think like that. He make them think, I will be sitting on something instead of sitting on the ground. But he doesn't tell you about all the poop and the pee that is collecting. That's him. Yeah. He's a pee and a poop collector.
Adding on his job duties. Okay.
That's why there's a part of me, and I know y'all don't like to hear it, I almost want him to win. I know my mom don't. There's a part of me, that's why it don't matter to me whichever one wins, Biden or him. If Biden wins, that's good. The world will still be together in one piece the next day, democracy. If Trump wins, we'll probably be destroyed. But I know God's got me, so I don't care who wins. But it's almost we'll be standing around watching and going, you guys picked him. We told you.
I guess, too, you will see the power of God in any of the leaders that is chosen, but you really will see miracles if Trump is.
That's what I'm saying.
It will be the miracles of God because we're going to see the glory of God in anybody that's in office. But if it's going to get really bad if Trump
it'll be like Saul.
It'll be like miracles, turn water from rock, bring water from a rock or something.
Yep.
5 fishes and 2 loaves of bread. Ooh, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep.
But
all right, we're not scared, Mom. God is the one that's in control. So
God is in control.
All right.
God
you know the latest.